the heck is on-page SEO? My name is Stacia Kennedy, your online marketing coach, and in this video, I want to show you what I do to my blog post before I hit publish and make sure that I'm doing the on-page SEO before it hits Google and everybody checks it out and make sure that it gets ranked for the keywords that I want to rank it for. So I'm going to show you right into one of my blog posts. I'm going back to one of my blog posts, or before you publish a new blog post, these are the things that you want to do to your posts before you go live. Okay, and this is something, if you've already gone live with some of your blog posts and you want to go back and fix them and make sure that they are ranked or these things are done so that you can get ranked for the keywords that you want to rank for. So the first things first is you need to have it in your headline. In the headline, you need to have the keywords in the title. So the keyword I want to rank for this blog post is list building YouTube hack. So I like to do keywords that are a little longer tail keywords, something that's not as popular, and that's going to help me get better ranking, something that's not as popular but also still gets searched. So in the title, you want to make sure it's there. In the permalink, if for some reason you named it something else and it automatically saved what you had, you can always click edit and change it. And you can also just make it so that it has just your keywords in there. So I can just put in list building YouTube hack, click OK. Anything that you have spaces in will put a little dash, so I can make it whatever I want to. If I want to do that, you can just edit that there. So if you want to do that, you can do that. And then in the first paragraph, this is important, you want to have the keyword in the first paragraph. Within the first sentence, you want to have that keyword usually. And so I'm actually going to make this a longer tail one, so I'm going to use list building YouTube hack, and I'm going to make sure it's bolded. I want it bolded. I also want it italicized somewhere in the post. I also want to have it underlined somewhere in the blog post, but at least bolded, and within the first paragraph have that, or the first sentence have the word in the very first paragraph or sentence. Then you also want to make sure that you have an H2 headline. So I put it here. Sometimes if you're writing the post and it might get a little weird, but like for instance, if I had the regular text here, then what you want to do is you highlight this. If you're new, if you're not new, then you know how to do H2, but you just go to the paragraph section here and pick H2. So that's what I just wanted to show you how to do that. If you're brand new, that's how you highlight and change the type of text or headline. So make sure that the H2 is in there. You also want to make sure, this is my strategy. I do a YouTube video. I turn that YouTube video into a blog post. I write a summary of the blog post or have someone transcribe it and then use that as text of the post. So I am going to embed the YouTube video. So I've embedded it here. I'm also going to have it somewhere in here, like I said, underlined and in the blog post somewhere. So I am going to underline, and sometimes usually if you can't find your underlined up here in the top right top section, I'm going to go to text, and I'm going to use the code to underline is caret U caret the other way, or greater and less than sign. And then at the end of the section that you want to underline, you do the caret thing, backslash, and then a U again, and then the caret sign, and then go back to visual, and it should be underlined. Then I also want to upload an image as well too. So let me see here. I've already uploaded my featured image. So this image, what you also want to do is make sure that the image has an alt tag URL. So what you want to do is, if I wanted to put an image somewhere in here, you would go to upload, add media. And as you upload, before you upload this file or this image, you want to actually save the image with your keyword in it as well too. So if I had that image, I would save that image, because sometimes, like, if you take a photo or if you're using Canva to create your thumbnail, you want to save the file name with your image in it, or the keyword in that image. So this one, I had a different keyword in it, and I just decided I'm going to try to rank it for a different word. So let me go back to Canva and show you what I mean. So I'm going to go into Canva where I created this image, and I'm going to resave it with the keyword in it. So let me get in there. So here's my day 10 image. So I'm going to click download. I'm going to download file number 10. By the way, this is how you, when you have multiple images, I keep in Canva, you just, save, or you download just the name of the number that you want to download. So I'm going to call this list building YouTube hack. And that's the keyword I want to rank for. So I'm going to name the file or the image that my keyword. That's it. The keyword I want to rank for. Download it to my desktop. Now I'm going to upload it to my WordPress files. Where to go? Find it in here. Too many things. Upload it to WordPress. So as it uploads, there, it pulled the name of the image as the title. So now I want to take that keyword, put it in the alt text. This is the alt text, as well as a description. And I can insert it into the post. So there it is. I'm actually just going to delete it, and I'm only going to insert it right here down on the right hand side as the featured image. So I'm going to remove that one and put the new image with the keyword in it. So I'm going to add it there. Set that as my featured image. But I have the alt tag in there now, and that's it. So I got my featured image with the alt tag. I got my bolded, underlined, italicized, got my YouTube embedded in there. Let me see my checklist. I got my headline, my H2 header, the image, embedded the video, which I've already properly optimized as well. That's a whole nother video. Then you want to make sure that there's a bold, italicized in it, and underline. I'm going to add that in my list. Also make sure the metadata is set up. So the metadata is basically, one thing that you want to do is actually upload or add in the, I have a plugin. So add a new plugin called Yoast SEO. So I'm going to go to the bottom of my post here, and there's this plugin called Yoast SEO. So what I can do here is, this is a preview. a snippet preview of the metadata. The metadata is basically the meta description is what Google pulls the information when someone's doing a search, and so when you see all your search results, you'll have the title, you have just like a summary of what the blog post is about. And so you want to make sure that your keyword is in that section, which automatically it just pulls the first paragraph of your post. But if you set it up here, it'll pull exactly what you want. And in this section, this Yoast SEO actually, if you put in your keyword, your focus keyword down here, it'll tell you what you need to do or what's missing to rank for this keyword. So I'm going to put in my keyword, and I'm going to click return so that it will pull what I have so far. Entered my keyword and I clicked enter. I'm going to scroll down, and it looks like I have the green light. I have readability is good. Here on the right hand side it says my SEO is good, and as long as you have green lights, then you're good to go. If for some reason you're missing something, it'll give you some suggestions here on readability. I have a couple of improvements that I could do to this post. I can also, if for some reason the metadata is not, your keywords aren't in there, you can click edit snippet, and so you can put a specific description right in there. It's saying mine is good though, or sometimes it'll say no metadata description here for some reason, even though it's automatically going to pull your first paragraph anyways, but you can copy it and put it in there so that there's no guessing that it's there or not. And it's there, and everything looks good. No internal links. So that was the last thing here, is I can also want to make sure that you do external and internal links, as well as add some tags to your posts as well. So let me do that as well too. So right now I have some external links to my other posts here, or other places like my signature. I have certain links that I always link back to, but I can also maybe on the bottom put links back to other posts. So PS, if you want to watch or read past posts of my 100-day click here for day 9. Let's see my last post on day 9 here. So I am going to just link back to the last post here. So I'm going to highlight this, and I'm going to internally go back to the last post, day 9. Where is my day 9? Or day 8. And maybe it didn't post day 9 for some reason. So if I was to do day 9, then I would just link it like this and then open in a new tab. I always like to open my links into a new tab. I will have to add day 9 in there. For some reason I'm missing day 9. Okay, so that's how you would link back to another post. Let's see, tags on the right hand corner. I put in all my tags here. You just basically start typing in your tags, and then like I could do ClickFunnels affiliate boot camp. I'm going to add that in there. And so you put in your tags. You don't want to put like a whole bunch of tags, just maybe like 3 to 5 tags, something a good amount. You don't have to do it overboard there. So I'm going to do an internal link back here. I can also link back to maybe even the YouTube video. Let me fix this here. There, I like to clean it up so that there's nice paragraphs. But that's all that you need to do on page SEO. So if you'd like this checklist of all the things that you need to do to your videos to optimize it for on page SEO, then you can click the link below to this video and I'll send it right over to you. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Much love and aloha.